Alive. I've been live a lot lately. Doing this one more time for now. I know I keep telling you I'm not going to do it anymore, and then I do, but it's just fun. And it kind of keeps me on my toes, so I don't just like dick around while I'm practicing. I actually have to like play slightly well, so yeah. Decided tonight I'm just going to play some acoustic songs. So no loops, no amps, no electric guitars, nothing weird, or at least nothing too weird. I've just been listening to a lot of Billy Strings today, and I thought it sounded fun to play the guitar. So here we go. This song is an original. It's called Idyll. It's on one of the albums. I don't remember which one. The problem with putting out 4 albums at one time. I think it's on Wilderness Amen, but I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, this is how it goes. So you dreamed of a place, bright sun and blue sky, and a smile on your face, never had to die. And as you walk through the field, the grass tickled your feet, flowers bloomed at your heels, the birds sang high and sweet. Hey little sister, where you gonna go? Deep in the woods, sunlight dappled the ground. You weren't weighed down by shoulds, and the wolves were nowhere around. And from up in the hills, the land spread out below. The wind was so still, there was no ice or snow. And hey, little sister, where you gonna go when the thunder rolls, the wind begins to blow? Drank when you were thirsty, where the streams fed the lakes. You ate when you were hungry, there's always more to take. And at night you lay down on a bed of soft dirt, and the moon came around to ease all of your hurts. But hey, little sister, where you gonna go? I dreamed of a place, cold stars and dark sky. Thought I was awake, but I couldn't close my eyes. Hey, little sister, where we gonna go? Oh, the wind it howls, these days they're ice and snow. Hey, little sister, where we gonna go? Oh, the wind it howls, these days they're ice and snow. Yeah, these days they're ice and snow. Yeah, these days they're ice and snow. Oh, 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 oh. Got a box full of letters I think you might like to read. Some things you might like to hear, but they're all addressed to me. I wish I had a lot of answers, but that's the way it should be. All these questions being directed at me, I just can't find the time to write my mind the way I want it to read. You'll come back again, and I'll still be your friend. Got a lot of your records in a separate stack. Some things I might like to hear, so I'll never give them back. I wish I had a lot of answers, 'cause that's the way it should be. With all these questions being directed at me, I just can't find the time to write my mind the way I want it to read. You'll come back again, and I'll still be your friend. Just can't find the time to write my mind the way I want it to read. I just can't find the time to write my mind the way I want it to read. The second song is called Box Full of Letters. Yeah, Box Full of Letters is by Wilco. I'm gonna go see Wilco this weekend. Thought I'd play a couple Wilco songs. It's gonna be fun. I haven't seen them in a really long time. They're coming to Eugene for some reason. I'm not complaining though, because it makes a shorter drive for me. What am I gonna play? What should I play next? I'm gonna play a sad song. It's time to get sad. It's time to get sad as hell. I'm gonna see if I can play this song. So I'm setting a challenge for myself. This is capo 5. I gotta do a little bit of capo math here. Hold on. It should be C. I'm gonna terrify you with the sounds of a harmonica. Ben Bunting brings his musical stylers to town tonight. The terrifying caterwaul of his harmonica will send you shrieking and running for the hills. Yep, that sounds right. That sounds right. Key of G, circle of fifths, capo 5 means this should be a C harmonica. This harmonica holder is way better at ripping my beard hairs off these days than it is actually like letting me play a song. Alright, this song is called Sunshine, and it's an ironic title because it's not a happy song. I've been looking for a sunshine to chase my blues away. And maybe you could be my bright light and turn this dark night into day. Burn my shadows away one by one, and maybe give me back some innocence. Well, maybe I would smile when you're done, ridding me of things that I won't miss, Lord. And only time will tell if I still need these things I don't want to feel. Sometimes it's easy to believe that your light's the only thing that's real. Well, could you blame me if I stayed a while and let that darkness fall away? Buried myself in your eyes and made your heart my cozy grave. I haven't done that for a while, but I think it went okay. That was called Sunshine. I'm going to play another song that's maybe in the same key. Hang with me here for a second. Let's give it a try. There's no one on here live right now anyway, so I can fuck it up and nobody will know. I can fuck it up and nobody will know but John Prine. John Prine's ghost will know. after my mother. Old man's another, old child's grown old. Dreams with lightning, thunder, desire. So house will burn down a long time ago. Make me an angel, flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living. Well, it's just a hard way to go. When I was a young girl, had me this cowboy. Wasn't much to look at, always just a free rambling man. Those were good times, no matter how I tried. They seemed to roll by just like a broken down dam. Make me an angel, flies from Montgomery. Send me a poster of an old rodeo. I just want one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living. Oh, it's just a hard way to go. There's flies in the kitchen, can hear them buzzing. Hell, I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. How the hell can a person go to work in the morning, come home in the evening, and they got nothing to say? Make me an angel, flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living. Well, it's just a hard way to go. Angel from Montgomery, sung by John Prine. I keep wanting to play Beginning of No Rain by Blind Melon. Fortunately, I don't know the rest of the song. Playing songs by people who are dead and can't stop me from doing horrible renditions of their amazing songs. So it goes. I'm gonna play a me song. Try not to play. I have a bunch of covers I wanted to play for some reason tonight. I'm in more of like a covery mood than a me mood, but I should play a couple of my songs at least. Here's one. Here's one. I'll find it. I'm gonna find it. There we go. Found it. As threatened. I'm gonna take this contraption off before I kill myself. There we go. Oh my god, what is wrong with this thing? Interlude while Ben fights with his harmonica holder. There we go. Had to use all the strength there. It's not a lot of strength, but a little bit. Alright. So this song I intentionally wrote way back when for myself as a song that I wanted to write a song at the time that I could both sing like the highest or one of the highest notes in my range and one of the lowest notes. So it's kind of a goofy sounding song, but I kind of get a kick out of the sentiment. So I'm gonna play it. Hi Sherry. Okay, I think I remember how it goes. That's always the trick, right? Chasing down rolling stone, find myself so far from home, like waking up from a dream, when you're not quite sure what it all means. Follow me to the promised land, I promise you that I'll be your man. Whoa, drink with me from the fountain. Honey, I love you. Oh, the mountains. Sunrise breaks over the hills, burning off the morning chill. But in the light, love fades away, and I'm not sure what I should say, except follow me to the promised land. I promise you that I'll be your man. Whoa, drink with me from the fountain. Honey, I love you. God, do you remember how the bridge goes? We're gonna find out together. Chase each other round in circles, when's it gonna end? Always hoping a new summit's waiting round the bend. Instead we slipped and fell, and now there's nothing to ascend. Oh, we've tried this climb 1,000 times. Honey, we've tried this climb 1,000 times. Almost. It's time to face what we both know, that it's long past time to go. Well, you can sit and wonder why, find my answers in the sky. Don't follow me, 'cause I have no plan. Now I'm a free but a wounded man. Whoa, you broke my heart, but who's counting? Honey, I love you. Oh, the mountain. That is I Love You or the Mountain. Hey, Mike is here too. Mike, you're gonna become a frequent, you're gonna become like top fan. I'm gonna have to like crochet you a sweater or something. I did. Oh God, you weren't supposed to sign in because I haven't learned Brown Eyed Women yet. Oh no, I'm a failure. I'll play another Grateful Dead song though. Just give me a second here. Okay, cool. Sherry, it's really strange that you signed in because I just happened to put on this run-ons shirt from the WSU grad school softball team, which I don't think you were a part of, but I think you might have been there when we had the team. I haven't worn it in like 2 years, so it's really strange. Strange timing. I feel like the guitar was flat on the last song, but it sounds fine now. Alright, so this is in place of Brown Eyed Women until I learn to play it. Do I know how to play this? That's the question. I laid out from Reno, I was trailed by 20 hounds. Didn't get to sleep that night till the morning came around. I said I'd run, but take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, I just might get some sleep tonight. Ran into the devil, babe, and he loaned me 20 bills. Spent the night in Utah in a cave up in them hills. Oh, I said I'd run, but take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, I just might get some sleep tonight. Ran down to the levee, but the devil caught me there. Took my $20 bill and he vanished in the air. Oh, I said I'd run, but take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, I just might get some sleep tonight. Hey Molly, I see you there, you're standing on the porch, just soaking up the rain. Now I see you smiling, I can't help myself, and then I'm falling down again. All this time I've been waiting for you, singing to myself, just a little bit off key. These dark clouds, they don't seem so dark, and I'll take a piece of you if you want a piece of me. Cause it never made much sense to me to carry on this way, to tie yourself to a sinking ship and just roll on down to your grave. Hey Molly, I sing. Hey Molly, let's blow this town, we'll buy an old sedan, head out on the road. Drive till we get to the horizon, we'll follow that rainbow to a pot of gold. The future's like a cliff that we're on the edge of now, so reach out and take my hand. I'm just as scared as you, but if we jump together, who knows where we might land? 'Cause it never made much sense to me to carry on this way, to tie yourself to a sinking ship and roll on down to your grave. So on the studio version of this album, or this song, there's a whistle solo right here. And a fun trivia fact is that I don't know how to whistle very well. And the whistling is actually Lindsay whistling, so there's not going to be any whistling tonight. And I guess I'll just make up some sounds and it'll have to, you know, just pretend that it's Lindsay whistling. Na 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 na. Hey Molly, the sun is rising on a bunch of dreams I never knew I had. Dancing down the boardwalk, we're kicking up the surf and the ocean. She probably thinks we're mad. And all my life I felt I was lucky only to be loved once in a great while. Yeah, but Molly, now that I got you, well, it's a love I don't deserve, but I'll take it with a smile, 'cause it never made much sense to me to carry on this way, tie yourself to a sinking ship and roll on down to your grave. Got two reasons why I cry away each lonely night. First one's named Sweet Anne Marie, and she's my heart's delight. Oh, second one is Prison Babe, and the sheriff's on my tail. If he catches up with me, I'll spend my life in jail. Got a wife in Chino, babe, and one in Cherokee. First one says she got my child, but it don't look like me. No, I said I'd run, but I take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, well, I just might get some sleep tonight. Just might get some sleep tonight. Just might get some sleep tonight. There's a song called Molly there in the middle. It's a song of mine, an old song of mine. Mike, you probably don't, but you might actually recognize that from, like, there was a prototypical version of that one sort of bouncing around in the music and speech days. I don't know how often I played it, but I like this version better, but there was a version back then, sort of. Speaking of songs that I probably played a lot during the music and speech days and like haven't really played since, and therefore probably don't even remember how to play, but I'm just gonna make a fool of myself trying to play. Let me give this a try. far away, but someday I may tell the tale of mental tangle. When into your world I fell. Without you I wander, sulking, secretly afraid. In your grasp the fears don't last, though some of them have stayed. I wheeled around because I didn't hear what you had said. Saw you dancing with a lady up on Nemo's bed, and I was foggy, rather groggy. You held me to my car, the final building closing me, sample in a jar. Well, the market stands unfolding, with all the willies and their wares, shuffle by alert but numb to all the glances and the glares. Think of you unheeding all the times I raise my cup. Now I know that you knew that I'd soon end up. Wheeled around because I didn't hear what you had said. Saw you dancing with a lady up on Nemo's bed, and I was groggy, rather foggy. You helped me to my car, the final building closing me, sample in a jar. You treat me like the others, now I don't belong. Simple smiles and good times seem all wrong. I wheeled around because I didn't hear what you had said. Saw you dancing with a lady up on Nemo's bed, and I was foggy, rather groggy. You helped me to my car, the final building closing me, sample in a jar. 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 I do remember how to play it. I wrote down a couple other songs I wanted to play. Once again, I find myself in the position of needing to either continue playing music or feed myself. And we all know what the answer to that question is. Just continue playing more music. What did I write down? Oh, yeah. Okay. This is a fun one. At least I hope it's a fun one. I think it's a fun one. I always say that about my own songs, and then I'm like, wait, maybe that's a little bit presumptuous. Maybe no one has fun with this song but me. I was gonna put the harmonica back on for this one, because at least on the album it has a harmonica, but the harmonica holder ripped one of my beard hairs out, so now I'm mad at it. So we're just gonna do it without the harmonica. Okay, this song is called Running. And I haven't played it on a live stream yet. I don't know why. This is like, if I had like a song that I played at the beginning of every concert, it would probably be this song, but I just haven't played it lately. Might take me a second. I haven't played it for a while. That's part of the reason I haven't played it in a long time, or lately. I think I got it. Rocky Mountain passes where the Eagle River flows. Lightning tells in flashes, oh what the thunder knows. Colorado starts to ghost away, the rivers turn and run. Westbound on the highway, chasing down the sun. Running through the granite hills and running through the pines. 15 years behind the wheel, all running through my mind. I'm running through the daylight and through the darkness too. I'm just hoping all this running will bring me back to you. Well, I'm winding through the canyons now, I'm unraveling the maze. The bright lights of the city, all blurring in the haze. The great salt flats of Utah, they're painted rose pink by the light. I'm doing 80 through the sunset, just to race the coming night. I'm running neath the skyscrapers and running through the plains. 15 hours I run around in circles in my brain. Running through the desert sand in a pair of stolen shoes. I'm just hoping all this running will bring me back to you. Okay, this is where the harmonica would usually go. The stars are shining down on me like high beams from the sky. The embers of a campfire reflected in my eyes. As I lay beneath this bowl of stars, a brief wilderness, amen. I know that when the morning comes, I'll be running once again. Running through the wildfires and running through the tough. 15 days of running now and I think I've had enough. Running neath the sky, oh, and I probably should have flew. I'm just hoping all this running will bring me back to you. Hoping all this running will bring me back to you. Just hoping all this running will bring me home to you. Running. Hi, Amy. Amy, I have a song with a lyric about Coeur d'Alene in it. So now I feel compelled to play that song. I don't know that it's necessarily a good reference or a bad reference, it's just a reference. I saw you drop it and I was like, Amy knows where Coeur d'Alene is. Maybe I'll play this song. I just gotta find it. Yeah, this one. This is the one. All right. It's called California, even though it has a line about Coeur d'Alene in it. And I played this a couple times recently in live streams, and every time I play it with my harmonica, I screw it up because my wires get crossed. So I'm gonna play it without, and maybe my wires won't get crossed this time. I can't promise anything. Okay. like a terracotta soldier, I was waiting for the sun. Oh, I've been in the dark for so long, looking for a war to fight, an enemy to kill. I've been looking at this thing oh so wrong. Since I was a kid I heard your work is what you are, that people trade their time for their worth. The less you care, the more you win in this rat race we're running in. We've all been on the clock since our birth. The thing that mattered most was what the other people thought of you, that you did what they told you to, their judgment was the way you knew. But these screens, they take a toll on you, oh my God. Well, show me to the door, cause I don't want this anymore, and I'm putting down the weight. Now find a way to find a California in my mind, and let this fall away. One night I fell asleep and dreamed the road could rescue me, and I'd fade into the asphalt like a ghost. Driving to the sunset, man, I'd melt into the beams, I'd coalesce again on the coast. So I left behind the things I loved, the places where I grew, and all the people who had taught me how to be. As I hit the road I sprouted dark wings and I flew. I learned just what it means to be free. I traveled high, I traveled low, on foot, by bike, by car, by plane, till late one night near Coeur d'Alene. The deep down existential pain, I wondered laying in the rain if I'd ever see my home again. Oh my God, get me off the road, cause I've been so alone and I want another way. I'll find a way to find California in my mind, a place where I can stay. Till then I'm rolling, rolling, rolling. I keep rolling, 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 rolling. I keep rolling on. Once upon a time I thought I'd found the girl for me. We'd orbit round each other for all time. But time and time and time again I've tried my best to be the line completing someone else's rhyme. I thought I knew what love was like, a rock knows how to fly, and like stone I never spent time crying. I realize now the truth is that you shouldn't have to try to sell yourself to someone who ain't buying. But love has always come to me just a little bit too easily, cause you'll no doubt begin to see if you listen to my discography. Consider my geography as a map of my catastrophes. If you love them then you set them free, but escaping always escape me. Oh my God, but kick me out your door, cause I don't need you anymore, and I want someone who cares. I'll find a way to find a California in my mind, a love that I can share. Till then I'm rolling, rolling, rolling. I keep rolling, 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 rolling. I keep rolling on. Man, these glasses are problematic. Do not want to stay on my face. Well, thank you guys for watching. I should probably stop pretty soon just so I can feed myself, but It's nice to have an audience. Sometimes I just don't have an audience. Although when I don't have an audience, I do weirder things, I suppose, because I feel like I can screw around a little bit more. I'm trying to play it a little bit straight for the audience this time. What else should I play? I'm gonna play like 2 more songs, I think. That sounds like a good number. Mike, in case you were wondering, California is supposed to be sort of a spiritual sequel to Not California. So it's not that I just don't have any originality or creativity when it comes to naming songs. It's just, I was trying to do like a, you know, like a thematic thing there. I don't know if it worked, but that was the idea. Boy. Yeah, that might be a good one. That could be fun. Yeah, I'll do this one and then I'll do one more. I hope I can remember all the words to this. I apologize in advance if I can't. Some kind of way out of here, said the Joker to the thief. Too much confusion, and I can't get no relief. Businessmen that drink my wine, and plowmen they dig my earth. None are level on the line, no. Oh, what any of it's worth. No reason to get excited. The thief, he kindly spoke. There are many here among us who feel that life is but a joke. But you and I, we've been through all that, and this is not our fate. Let us not talk falsely now. The hour's getting late. And all on the Watchtower, princes kept their view. And while the women came and went, barefoot servants too. And outside in the cold distance, a wildcat did growl. 2 riders were approaching, and the wind began to howl. Watchtower. Originally by Bob Dylan, but one of the few Dylan songs that I will admit was improved when it got covered by Jimi Hendrix. know what I was gonna play. Sorry, I wanted to end on a song of mine, but I realized, I think before anybody signed on, I was just sort of muttering insanely to myself, and I'm gonna go see Wilco tomorrow night, and I'm pretty excited about it. But I was gonna play a couple of Wilco songs, and then what ended up happening was I played one Wilco song. So I'm gonna play one more of those, and then I'll play one final song. It's in this god-awful collection of paper and staples here. Hang on. The one that I'm thinking of, it's in here somewhere, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, here we go. The very last page that I looked at. This is a song by Wilco from their album Being There. It's called Forget the Flowers. And I think I usually play it without a capo. Anybody knows any Wilco songs? I know I'm going to the well too many times, but if anybody knows any Wilco songs they want to hear next time, just send them to me and I'll try to learn them. Mike, I know that I already am behind in not knowing Brown Eyed Women yet, but Wilco songs tend to be easier than Grateful Dead songs anyway. Alright, I'm going to try this in standard, see how it goes. Trying my patience, try pink carnations, red roses and yellow daffodils. Don't forget the flowers someday, I know you will. Displays of affection and all good intentions, oh why don't you just send me the bill. Don't forget the flowers someday, I know you will. Lately you've been taking me way too seriously, ooh, whoa, whoa. And I can't ever explain why I can't feel your pain, oh, oh, oh. Well, I left you behind and I know it's been a long time, but I'm not over you. Don't forget the flowers someday, well I hope I do. You're trying my patience, try pink carnations, red roses and yellow daffodils. Don't forget the flowers someday, I know I will. Don't forget the flowers someday, I know I will. Don't forget the flowers. Alright, last song. Then I must go eat. Lindsay's gonna throw a shoe through the window pretty soon here. Or something. Maybe not a shoe. Maybe something heavier. The song is called Note to Self. And the title is self-explanatory. I wrote it kind of like as a note to myself. Some things that I thought were useful to remember. So. I like to play it every once in a while so I remember those things, because otherwise probably wouldn't. So it's okay. light that's inside of you, even if you can't understand why anyone would ever care about you. Fear of letting go holds you back from really living. Don't be ashamed when you're feeling low. Take a hand up when it's given, 'cause the world's too big and life's too short for us to feel with half a heart. Live while you can, you've got one life, so don't waste it, don't be afraid. Take a chance, so chase down your fear, and then face it. Death, it doesn't wait for the day when you've had enough, so do your best to appreciate the time you have left, and then fill it up, 'cause the world's too big and life's too short for us to live with half a heart. Love while you can, your heart's a gift, so give it, just jump right in. Without a plan, love doesn't grow unless you let it lost. It might break your heart, but there's no day without its sunset. Find a new way using the stars, keep on till dawn, 'cause you aren't lost yet, 'cause the world's too big and life's too short for us to love with half a heart. Note to self. Well, thanks everybody. It was fun to have an audience. Always fun to have an audience. It's weird though, I'm so used to Zoom, I feel like we're like ending a conversation rather than me ending a live stream, so I'm like, see you guys later, we're all gonna hang up at the same time. But thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I'll do this again pretty soon. We're gonna be traveling a little bit over the weekend and probably be busy next week, but hopefully sooner rather than later. And thanks again.